What's up, ladies and gents? Citrino, your host, and welcome to another video. This time we're playing one of my favorite games to play in my relaxing time. This is called Star Citizen. This is Alpha 3.19. It's in the PTU test server right now. It is available to all backers, of course, and I am just so excited to actually play this. We're right now doing the brand new tutorial that is here, and I'm really ready to go. Welcome to Star Citizen. It'll walk you through to exit from the bed. Press Y. We've already done that. So we can try it again. There we go. Exited the bed. All right, so to look around, we need to press WASD. Obviously, we get this. This is that brand new tutorial, and that's what we're checking out today, just to see how far they've come. Moby Glass, you can press 1 to enter that. Contracts. Journal. Welcome to Star Citizen. So obviously hunger and all that stuff is in the game. You got to drink and all that to stay healthy. So that's one thing that you need to make sure that you do. Looks like there's a burrito here. Awesome. I do like how they're kind of taking you through all the motions here, which is really nice. You can go ahead and place this. Waste not, want not. All right, let's leave. You can check in the top right corner to see how the game is running. You can play the game in first person or third person. It's up to you. Although the game is meant to be played in first person, as all of your elements will show up in first person, they won't show up in third. The location that we're currently at is called ArcCore. ArcCore. It's so hard to say that for some reason for me. I am running this on an RTX 4090, so the frames that you see are not because of the 4090. It's because the game is not completely optimized, obviously, as of yet. And a little viewpoint tells you where you are. I do like how this is kind of taking you through the notions or the motions of learning and understanding the game. For a new player, this is very, very handy. There was a time back when Star Citizen was just coming out into the Alpha 2.0 where you could actually go through this kind of story-related thing, you know? It's pretty cool. All right, so you've got your shopping kiosk. It says that we can purchase a helmet here. So we want to choose the destination as Area 18. Category armor. Subcategory helmets. And let's just pick something. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and head to the city flight terminal. Well, first things first, if we hit I, we can actually go in, and you can see that I already have a lot of stuff. So these are all the helmets that I have. Let's just put on the one that I literally just got. I know it doesn't match or anything like that, but... Alright, head to the transit. I do like how it's actually updating everything. Of course, you can take a look at your character from all different kinds of angles. You can actually move around while you're going as well. And then it'll stay at that complete angle. But as you can see, none of the objectives or anything like that show up when you're in third person. They only show up when you're in first person. So you have to remember that. I'm impressed people are actually moving around and not just stationary with their arms up in the air. That's how it usually is. Alright, so we just need to wait. It should tell us how long it's going to be. 19 seconds. It's kind of nice that they have finally added this tutorial. I think it's been needed for so long because a lot of people join the game and they just so confused on what to do and where to go and what buttons do what. And this tutorial really clears that up. But you just got to remember that this is Star Citizen and not everything works as intended. You can see just how heavily populated it is in the servers right now. I mean, usually there's not like 5 or 6 people here, you know, on a shuttle. So a lot of people are playing this right now.
Stand clear of the doors.
Let's put on the simplistic hat. There we go. That way it actually kind of matches us a little bit more, you know? I mean, the game is just awesome. It really is. There's just so much that the game is going to improve on over the next few years as it finally starts to get, you know, optimized better and whatnot, but there's just so much potential. And I, for one, am so very, very excited
Now arriving.
to see what else this game is going to come up with in the future. All right, so we finally made it here. Let's see where it takes us next. And this is my first time doing this tutorial. And if you want to come back and watch this video, ooh, that's different. There's no, they're not there. Where'd they go? Oh, they may have taken it out. It's a little different. Where? Oh, they moved them. They're over here now. Okay. All right, so this is where we need to
Welcome to
get a ship. Now you're only going to see one ship right now, and that's the Pisces, because this is a tutorial. So all of our ships that we actually have are not actually here right now. Once you complete the tutorial, they said that all your ships will be available to you. But if you select tutorial, this is for those that might not have a bunch of ships and you're just trying to specifically learn how to do, you know, just essentially go to the space station. So this one should be available to retrieve, so we can click retrieve.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 1. All right. We just need to go over here. Call elevator.
Thank you for visiting Arcor, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
I do like how it's keeping up with this too, you know, it's not lagging behind. This did take quite a while to actually get into the server because there is, I guess, a lot of people playing right now. But here we go. So this is what your first experience would be when you join the game, and then you're seeing it for the first time as it's taking you through the notions And I gotta say, man, it's doing a good job at detailing what you need to do and all that. But here's the ship. And you can get a sense of scale here by zooming out and showing it off. All right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, new objective, prepare for takeoff. So hit R, turns on all of your ship items.
All systems online.
Left Alt and in opens the doors.
You are clear to launch.
This is all default keybinds, by the way. And make sure that if you are going to get this game, I'll have a link in the description. Make sure you also copy my referral code. It helps the channel out as well. So, and it gives you 5,000 free credits. All right, now
Takeoff complete.
take off, retract your landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
All right, here we are. So you can also look around in third person here. Getting some pretty good, decent frames right here. Not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and get out. So this planet is one entire huge city. I mean, it's massive. Right now we're just following the checkpoints that it's giving us. You can get a boost by doing left shift. I'm still not a huge fan of the UI. I mean, there's just something about the UI that just doesn't sit right. It never really has. I don't like the colors. But that's a personal preference. New objective is use quantum to travel, but right now what I want to do is kind of take a look at where we just came from and look how high we are. Pretty amazing. All right, so we're heading over here. What you're going to want to do is hit B. You have to let it spool and calibrate. Once both say ready, then you're going to hold down B. As you can see, we just traveled very, very far, and now we're outside of the planet's atmosphere. It was that simple. All right, so we're heading to here. Once we get about 10 kilometers away, let go of C, hit X to slow down, with shift, and then once we're close enough, left alt and in. This should essentially
proceed to assigned landing bay.
Give us a landing pad, and there it is. You can hit L to turn on your lights if it's hard for you to see once you get close here. At this point, we're going to press in, get our landing gear down, as you can see.
Landing gear deployed.
And there's our hangar. Now, I'm decreasing with the mouse wheel. As you can see, the mouse wheel is going up and down. You want to get it low because you want to be able to come in at a slow enough speed to where you're not going too fast when you're trying to land this. And all I'm doing right now is doing the same thing. I'm slowly pressing W while I'm also lowering the mouse wheel. And you can see the light there. Now you turn it off with L. We'll get close enough, and then we'll start to land. And you can also move this around by hitting Z and holding it down. This allows you to move around a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and land. There you have it.
Have a pleasant stay.
Hold Y to get out of your ship. Also, before you get out of your ship, make a good mental note to hit I, because it turns off, it keeps your power on, but it turns off your engines, and that helps. You never want to turn it completely off in case you're in an area where there's enemies nearby, and you want to be able to keep your shields up in case they start firing on the ship. Take the elevator to access the station lobby. Look at how many frames. We're getting over 100 frames here. Very smooth. And that's actually where your ship is. You're already that far away. All right, you've landed at your first space station, and everyone is here to greet you. All right, listen up. Thank you. I appreciate you all being here for my arrival. Store the ships. All you essentially got to do is go back into this.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
When you see it, click store. There you go.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And you have now completed tutorial. And we were awarded 15,000 Alpha UEC. That's awesome. Very simplistic, obviously. It's the first iteration of this. And I gotta say, though, it did exactly what I needed it to do. It taught me how to use the F button. It taught me how to drink. You know, obviously you got to put a helmet on. Actually, you didn't even need to put a helmet on because you went into your ship while you were still in the hangar, so you really didn't even need to put a helmet on. But it taught you how to get to those systems and how to do all of that stuff. And now, supposedly, after the tutorial, you should have access to all of your ships. As you can see, there we go. So there's all of my ships that I currently have. But yeah, so how would I rate this tutorial? Very simplistic, is exactly what it needs to do. It doesn't need to be flashy. It just needs to help you figure out how to go from one location to another. Now, I do hope that they have more than just one tutorial. They need a tutorial for how to do bounty missions, how to do mining, how to do everything in the game, because this is a game where you can do so much and there's going to be so much to see and do that you're going to feel overwhelmed at first. So I got to say thank you, you know, to CIG for finally listening to people and putting this in. It really looks like Alpha 3.19 is making some good strides on making things more friendly for the new player, and that's what it should be, because it should not be about making people scared to play this game. It should be about setting it up easily enough for everyone to figure it out, and then from here meet up with friends and then start to roam the universe and just have fun, right? That's the whole point of gaming. So thank you all for tuning into my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure most of you already knew how to do this, but for those of you that maybe didn't and are thinking about getting the game, use my referral code. It's in the link in the description, or it's next to the link. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Bitches.